Handi, my love, the love of my life. I miss you so much. Shaun, smooth Shaun. I miss your dance. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you and hug you.
A lot of times in the outside world, I've been prejudged a lot. With those prejudices come doubt and disbelief.
Do you know the meaning of your name? For the past 10 weeks, you have carried yourself like a queen.
Finalist first diary session. Ozee said life as a finalist has been good. Big Brother is really taking good care of them. The enjoyment has been great, that he wish Ozee was here to partake in the enjoyment, but then he's doing this for the both of them. Big Brother then asked him to talk about the Independence Day celebration, and he told Big Brother, in fact, that was so thoughtful of you to put up such a beautiful show. When asked about the part he enjoyed the most, that's his favorite part during yesterday's celebration, Ozee said it was the cultural troupe, where different dancers representing various cultural, and most of them he has never seen before, although he has seen some. But yesterday he got to see some cultural dance that he has never seen before. And Biggie then asked him, how does it feel making it this far? When you were coming into the show, did you see yourself coming this far? And Ozee said, honestly, he had self-belief in himself, but he didn't know how his housemates are going to see him and how the people who will be rallying to take him this far in this journey, if they will be able to resonate with him. But coming into the house, he already felt special that he made it this far. So he just decided to just be himself and keep going in the game. First week, his goal was to just make it past the first week. And then he said, okay, can I make it past 7th week? And here he is in the finale, that honestly, he still feels so unreal. He's still anxious, he's still nervous, just mixed emotions, but he's just taking it one day at a time. Biggie also asked Ozee, aside family and friends, who else do you think will be proud of how far you've come in this journey? And Ozee said, definitely it will be it will be people, viewers, who would have doubted him when he got on the show, and definitely maybe people who made presumptions about who he was without getting to know him, and that this is even one of the reasons why he decided to come on this show. People have misjudged and made presumptions about him so much in the real life that he decided to come in here and show the world who he is. But then Big Brother told him that with greatness comes misunderstanding. That to be great is to be misunderstood. Next question, favorite wager's presentation of the season. And Ozee said it's the superhero story, being that they just created a world of their own. And it was just a random idea from Ozee, Onyeka, and him, and they had to create everything from scratch. That made them feel special, and coupled with the fact that they won that particular wager. And then again, the movie wager, that other people were dropping their ideas, and he felt like should he drop his, and when he down contributed his idea, they decided to go with it. And he was even scared in the whole production process. Would this make sense? He knows that the storyline, the message they were trying to pass will make sense, but will the movie as a whole make sense? And seeing that at the premiere really gave him some sort of joy. And they also got to win that wager. Then the incoming wager, he told Big Brother he can't wait for this very one, because he'll be using it to narrate his journey so far, who he was, or rather who he think he was before coming here, and how much he has grown and who he is now. He'll be using the opportunity to share his challenges, growth, and lessons in this house. For his closing remark, Ozee gave a shout out to Ozee, telling him how much he missed having him here, but he still feels he's present and he's doing this for the both of them. He also wished his cousin a happy birthday. He said this particular cousin encouraged him when he was about getting into the house. And he then thanked Big Brother again for this experience, telling Biggie that it's such an honor, a badge of honor to have, gone through this process. He has learned a lot, most especially how to tolerate people. Anita says she's feeling well and looking forward to Sunday. And she also thanked Big Brother for yesterday Independence Day celebration, how she was amazed by the cultural troupe performance, the food, the live band and everything. When asked about making it this far in the game, if she knew while coming here that it's going to be this way, Anita said honestly for her, for everything she's going into or doing, she doesn't just do it for the experience. She goes in for the win. That even during her when she was applying during her application process, she wrote that she's coming for the win. She now said, but getting into the house, wow, it was so overwhelming that she was even asking herself, will I make it past the next week? For the fact that you are up, you have to pack, unpack Sundays, you don't even know your fate, and coming this far, that she's just grateful and that she knows that it's not just by her own accord, because it's not even about, what she did in the house, because does she even know what viewers expect from her? So she will just have to give thanks to everyone that have made this possible, whether it's phone call, whether it's the most least activity that you contributed to make her get to this very stage, that she's super grateful. Big Brother asked her what does she think that made people to keep her to this very stage, and she said honestly she would just attribute it to grace of God, because does she even know what's happening on the outside? Okay, fine. People, she would just say, okay, it's people that resonate with her personality. And most especially the grace of God. Then, being asked about being here with Nelly, last person standing, she said, honestly, it's amazing because when the dissolution happened, they spoke to one another, encouraged each other. No matter what happens from here, we'll remain in the litter, we'll always be here for each other. And then seeing that they both made it to the end, walking into the house together, and now they're going to leave on the very last day, that she does not take that for granted. She's super excited about it. On the message from home, Anita thanked Big Brother for that particular video, that's so thoughtful of him, that seeing his father, he knew that the sister would send a message, but seeing his dad, he never saw that coming, that it gave him this kind of calm excitement that added to it, even fueled her passion and boosted her energy to fight to finish, coupled with the fact that the last few days, that's from Sunday to that very day, has been messy for her because Tofa left. She was trying to do things on her own. She was struggling with things that on a norm, it could have been Tofa or the both of them doing it together. So watching that very video actually did something to her. And then Biggie asked her, aside her family and friends, who else does she think will be super proud of how far she has come? And she said, honestly, coming into this house, she had doubts. Will the thing I'll be doing be good enough? What am I even expected to do? What do I have to do? That's seeing how far she has come. She's number one on that list, that she's super proud of herself. But Big Brother told her, well, you're number 2 on that list, because Biggie is number 1. Big Brother is super proud of you as well. Now to their favorite wager, she said it's the podcast, because that week they were head of house. The week the narrators were the head of house, she loved the role everyone played in that. Even the production crew, like when Big Brother said freeze, how Zion maintained a particular position with the cameras until Big Brother asked them to unfreeze again. Like, it was so beautiful seeing everyone giving their A game to that wager. Anita was about to mention the Mirinda challenge, but Biggie reminded her it's wager that he asked about. Then she mentioned the mystery box. She said having to create that character and make them come to life was something amazing. And for her third favorite, the dance challenge, where although her team lost in that wager, not like real wager, not like they lost the real wager, but in the wager their team lost, but she really had fun doing that particular wager. She also told Big Brother she's looking forward to this week's wager, being that she will use that to give people a clue of how her journey has been, because in this house she has learned and unlearned so many things, that she has discovered the good part of her she never knew existed, and the bad side of her she never knew too, and she's working really well to discard those bad parts of her. For her closing remarks, she also spoke to Tofa, telling Tofa, oh, you feel you can leave me, right? But very soon I'll be out from here. And Big Brother also gave Anita like a sort of pep talk, telling her how much she has carried herself on this show just like a queen, asking her if she knows the meaning of her name, that she has lived through the meaning of the name Anita. Wanni couldn't curtail her expressions of how happy she is staying to the finale. She told Big Brother that prior to coming into the house, she's not really a religious person, but she's very spiritual. That she spoke to God and he assured her she will stay to the very end. But coming on this journey, seeing people leave, seeing her squad leave, brought in little fear and doubt, but this journey has taught her a whole lot of things: to have faith, believe in yourself, stick to whatever you believe in, and do not be scared to show yourself. She told Big Brother to take a look at her, that she's feeling like a child. The energy in the house is very beautiful, no bad energy, no one is going to nominate anyone. So even though they're not best of friends, but people are here relating, gisting, having fun. And Big Brother should take a look at her skin. Can't you see how her skin is glowing? Wanni said she's happy to be here. She's happy to still be representing the Wanni x Handi brand. She's glad her name is flying, that she will never ever doubt herself again. And this is her advising anyone watching: never doubt yourself. About yesterday Independence Day celebration, Wanni said she had fun, from the food to the performance to the cultural troops. She told Big Brother, in fact, the food most especially, that she had to, in fact, that the toilet is still suffering from all that she ate yesterday. And Big Brother had to tell Wanni that that's TMI, too much information. And Wanni apologized. But did I even stop her from giving Big Brother more details? No. Wanni, 5 minutes, she was still trying to tell Big Brother how she felt about the whole experience. On getting this far, and what does she think that made people keep her to this very moment, Wanni said, well, she would say it's being real, being her authentic self. That coming in here, she had no strategy. The plan was just to go, show herself, grow in the journey, and being that from where she was coming from, to the show, being that they were already established, doing their DJ experiences they've gathered from working for a boss who was a bully as well, to all that they've experienced in life, that she knew that that's enough to take her through this journey. But then coming into the house and seeing other strong characters as well, that in fact she even before coming in, she told Handi that if they go into this house and they don't win HOH or immunity, that she knew they are definitely going to be up, because they are very energetic. And with her, what you see is what you get. She does not know how to pretend. She does not know how to be diplomatic. So she knows that is going to really be a problem for her. But she was just willing and ready to be herself from start to finish. And she thinks that's what have brought her this far. She said she told Big Brother she's happy she did not try to mask that very side of her. And from here upwards, it's Wanni x Handi to the world. But Big Brother even told her that the world is not even, that the world is too small for the both of you. You guys should aim for the universe. Well, Biggie asked her, from the message you received from home, aside family and friends, who do you think is proud of you? And Wanni went ahead to mention a couple of names, to even mentioning her dad. Okay, she said coming in, she did not inform her dad she was coming on this show. But when she gets out, she hopes to build a more stronger relationship with his dad. And she just wants to assume and hopefully that he's proud, going by what the mother said in that video. She knows that the father is proud of her, and they will, she'll try and make amends once she's out. She also mentioned a friend who has always been there for them even when they were financially broke. Also mentioned DJ Obi. DJ Obi was the first DJ to give them their 400,000 DJ work, and they were like, oh, so they can actually earn so much from this DJ work. And then Wanni said she knows that Handi also will be super proud of her, that's coming into this show. She knows without her coming along with Handi will never be on a platform like this. She wouldn't even want to be on a platform like this without her. And the universe knows how things work. The universe knows that she will need to go ahead for the both of them. How with Handi leaving the show and her still in this game, that she's doing this for the Wanni x Handi brand. She also called Shaun's name, saying, Shaun, I hope I'm making you proud. I guess she misses Handi and Shaun so much, because even in her closing remark, she had to tell them how much she missed them and can't wait to see all of them. Well, for her favorite wager presentation of the season, Wanni mentioned the TV show. She said, although they lost that wager, that everything appeared real, from the cast, from those on stage to behind the scene, that's production team, and the wellness, the mental health discussions that was being had. It was personal for her, being that she has, at some point she was molested and she knew what it took her to come out of that very stage. So that particular task was personal to her. And then the dance show that she enjoyed herself. She even had to choreograph for her team. And then again, she mentioned the superhero story. So she said she really wants to give it to Onyeka, that Onyeka is the most creative person in this house. That with Onyeka, her brain moves like speed of light. That's why for any time a weather task comes, the HOH is looking for Onyeka. She's bringing in ideas, and that's even one of the reasons she has told her that she loves beautiful ladies, intelligent ladies. That's why she wants to be friends with Onyeka, because she loves how creative she is. Wanni also thanked Big Brother for this great platform, telling him to look out for Wanni X Handi because it's greatness from here, and that she loves him and knows that one day he's going to tell her how much he loves her.
Wanni X Handi are taking over the world. But Tashi was star.